Hello, and welcome to Team 3. My name's Stephen Morano, and now on with the presentation. We start out with our SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So let's dig into what our strengths are. Well, our team, being just me, has a considerable amount of project management experience. For almost 30 years, I was the manager of systems development for Volvo Trucks North America. After I left Volvo, I started my own construction company and built many homes using different project strategies, which I wish I knew then what I know now. That would have been very helpful. And currently, I run the Spokane Senior Resource Center, LLC. I also have culinary experience. I have formal training in Seattle, Washington. I've worked for the Marriott in Pioneer Square, as well as catering experience with Seattle Pacific University. Now we look at our weaknesses for the team, and our senior management, again being me, has some health issues. We have issues with working capital, and we lack a people network, meaning that we normally, like in Seattle, for example, we would know different caterers and so forth, but in Spokane, we're starting anew. Opportunities, Spokane's a growing area. There's a large market potential. There's commercial kitchen space available. So if we wanted to do our project management for say a wedding reception and we didn't want to bring in a third party caterer, we could actually hire our own cooks and chefs and so forth and do it all ourselves, utilizing a commercial kitchen. And we could also leverage supermarkets where they have pre-made platters and things like that and so forth. So those are the opportunities. Now the threats are the slowing economy in general in the United States. Interest rates are rising. The world is in unrest with the different wars and pre-wars in China and Ukraine and so forth. And then there's also been a worker shortage reported. Well, let's look at the network information for the fictitious wedding reception. We have A, define the requirements, B, research the caterers, C, select them, D, research entertainment, E, select them, research the rental company, G, select them, H, book the event, I, conduct the event and monitor it, and then lastly, J, clean up. This is our project network showing the different tasks and how they interrelate to each other. Tasks, A, B, C, D, E, F, so forth. Those relate to the previous slide. And we've broken down all the different activities, the amount of time, slack time, and so forth. In our budget calculations, we calculated our labor costs. First, we need a DJ. We estimate that at $500. And again, I have some sources listed below. We have a cleanup crew, food and beverage servers, and then just general labor to set up the tents and things like that. Our material costs are the food itself, non-alcoholic drinks, supplies, paper plates, cups, etc. Then the equipment, which is the tents, food warmer, tables, and chairs. And then we have the direct project overhead costs. Now, these are the costs that are tied to the project deliverables to the work package. For example, the project manager's salary, 1 month at $4,000 times 30% of his time equals $1,200 because he's working on other projects as well, he or she, at the same time. And then there's your general administration and overhead costs. And these represent the overhead costs that are not directly related to a specific project. And typically that's measured at 20%, which brings us to the grand total of $4,586. And then I've listed the sources for those different below.